Comedy Store je po moje en najboljših klubov na svetu. Za vse komike je to posebna čast tukaj nastopati. Tle so bili že Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Robin Williams, tako da bomo videli, no, bomo probali narediti, da bo zabavno.
I remember my first time at the Comedy Store, and it's a really big day. Your first new act, they have a spot, the open spot, and I did that in my 5th show ever. They said wait a year, but I just thought I've got to do it, I've got to do it, and it was, it was a bit too much pressure for me to cope with, really, but I still did it. It's nice to say my 5th gig was at the Comedy Store.
Great. Thanks. We'll let you go now.
My pleasure.
Break your leg today.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks, guys. Nice to meet you. I'll see you backstage.
Thanks. Bon appetit. Bon appetit. Cheers, mate.
I'll see you backstage.
Cheers.
The next act, important to tell you this, the next act is the first ever Slovenian comedian to ever play at the Comedy Store in London. Thank you very much. The first ever Slovenian comic to ever take the stage at the Comedy Store London, and he's delighted to be here. He travelled a long way to do this gig for charity. That's what we would call commitment, I think. And I'd like to introduce him to the stage now. Can we have a little bit of applause, please, from you people tonight to welcome Vodopivec.
Yes, good evening. I am from Slovenia. Any Slovenians in? Huh? Well, since the Olympics are coming, I have to warn you that Slovenians, we have an Olympic champion in hammer throw. Huh? I can sense the jealousy.
Well, it is very important because this place is big, huge. Everybody talk about this place all over the world. People come and say, I've heard about the Comedy Store from Zimbabwe and all over the world. So I think this place is very popular and it's good for comedy. That's it really.
There must be some trouble if you're a hammer thrower, because your job is basically to spin around and throw things. Imagine he's got kids. They're probably like, Daddy, spin me around. Well, I'd rather not. I all remember what happened last time. A world record, yes. It's great.
The Comedy Store in London is, I said, well, a lot of comics would say it's the best club in the world, but certainly in the UK, best club in the country, let alone London. And so for a comic from Slovenia, this is the benchmark. It's probably the best club in the UK you can play is here. So I think for Tin, it's a fantastic opportunity. I think he was good tonight, and it's a great start for him in the UK.
If you want to watch television in Slovenia, you have to pay a monthly fee. It's the same with BBC, but if you don't pay, then inspectors come to your house and check if you have a television. Imagine that, you're just watching TV, you didn't pay, and suddenly the doorbell rings, it's just doo-doo, who is it? But TV inspectors. Hide the TV, hide in the bath, yeah. Go and pretend you're taking a shower. All right. Yes, come in, as you can see, we don't have a TV, yeah. I always sit on the couch, look at the wall. Why do you have the cabinet? Well, my wife sits here. We look at each other. Well, how long was she sitting? Seems to be dust around her. Does she have a square ass? She does! You know her. She's taking a shower to wash off the dust, yeah. Is your wife obedient? What's with the remote control? That's for her, it's for her, yeah. Mute, pause, yeah. It's very obedient. Such a guy's joke.
Jaz mislim, da je zelo pomemben, da je en slovenski komik končno nastopil v Angliji in ne samo v Angliji, ampak v Comedy Storeu, ki je #1 klub v Angliji. Upam, da bo to videli čim več Slovencev in da bo tudi oni spoznali, koliko je to velik. In jaz mislim, da bo to vplivalo pozitivno na razvoj komedije v Sloveniji.
But I went jogging the other day and this lady decided to pee in the middle of the park. It was like bright day, and at least you check there's no one around. At least you check, oh, nobody. And then, no, not her. She decided, like, in the middle of the park, and when she noticed people, she did this. You can't see me, I can't see you. People are strange sometimes. I went to this restaurant, and they had a special offer. It said, pretend shrimps. Pretend shrimps. Apparently, they ran out of the shrimps. Now they have fish. They have to pretend, They're like, are you going to pretend you're a shrimp? Yeah, good, yeah. Can you do something else? Well, I can do a kebab. Well, that's my tongue.
international comedy here tonight?
Bilo je ok, mislim, jaz sem čutil dobro energijo, zabaval sem se na odru, mislim, da so se ljudje zabavali, kakšne stvari niso šle tako dobro, pa sem potem nekako rešil, tako da sem malo sebe potlačil, ampak na koncu, ljudje so mi čestitali, tako da mislim, da je bilo ok.